The Bert Show.
Time to get buzzed on the hot goss from Hollywood with Abby. It's the Bert Show's entertainment buzz.
March 25th, 2015 is a day that will live on in infamy because it's the day that Zayn Malik left One Direction, and I've never gotten over it.
Has it already been almost 10 years?
It's been 9 years. It's coming up on 9 years and 10 days. And let me tell you, the Gen Z One Direction girlies will have a little seance every year being like, oh my God, I hope that this is the year that they get back. And I have a feeling that 2024 has the energy to bring not only NSYNC back together, because we've already seen the workings of that happening, but I think it may be the year that One Direction gets back together.
Nah, Zayn has burned so many bridges with One Direction. They will never be on stage with that dude again.
Oh, no, but I feel like things have changed. So, when a boy band member leaves, it feels like there's a little bit of bad blood for a few years, and then they grow up and they become adults and they have kids like Zayn has, and things change. So a lot of people felt like there was a little bit of resentment after Zayn left based off of some of the interviews. Some of the guys were a little bit blindsided by the whole thing. And Zayn just really wanted to go off and do his own thing. The One Direction thing didn't feel authentic to him. Well, now he's done a recent interview with Hot Ones, which is this interview show on YouTube where this guy, Sean, makes all these celebs eat very spicy hot wings.
This is the dude that was dating the porn star, right?
Yeah, not anymore.
Yep.
They're exes now. And they have to answer all these questions while also under the influence of really hot sauce. And Zayn was talking about the boys with such love and adoration. He was at one point asked a question about the most dangerous experience he's ever had on stage. And he told a very harrowing story about the time he saved Harry Styles, his One Direction bandmate, from getting hit with some pyrotechnics.
I've never actually been burnt by pyro. One time, there's footage of it, and it's actually amazing because it makes me look great. But on stage, Harry was right next to a pyro, and the pyros was about to go off because they were on timers, and he had a towel over his head, and he had his head over the pyro, and he didn't see that the pyro was there, so I just kind of you see me run from one side of the stage and just push him out of the way, and the pyro kind of explodes in front of his face. That was really dangerous. In terms of technological difficulties, the whole rig would just go off sometimes. In our early gigs, we would have a power outage and there was no microphones, so we would just put our microphones down and we would just burst into Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, just do the whole performance of that until the microphones were working again. And that was the thing that we had just in our back pocket always, if the microphone goes, we've still got that, as if it was some amazing performance. But I hope it entertained people.
That is the most I've ever heard that man talk.
Yeah. No, literally.
I couldn't get past the Mission Impossible music.
Yeah.
I couldn't get past the sniffling because, clearly he's on one of the hot ones.
Yeah.
The hot wings.
All right, so upgrade, downgrade, lateral move. Gigi Hadid going from Zayn Malik to Bradley Cooper.
I mean this with no disrespect to Zayn. Upgrade.
Zayn's 31, Bradley Cooper's 49.
Upgrade.
You don't even know who they are.
I know who Bradley Cooper is.
Okay. Look in your eyes. Upgrade with Bradley.
Bradley Cooper is an A-list icon. He will always be on every A-list at any party. Zayn Malik he literally talked about moving to Pennsylvania after he left One Direction. I mean, he talked about gardening and growing watermelons. And, that's really great and wholesome and everything. But, Bradley Cooper's out there in Hollywood making moves. So
Yeah, but
Bradley Cooper is Bradley Cooper.
But aesthetically, I think Zayn Malik is hotter than Bradley Cooper.
they're two very different types of hot. You know what I mean? It just depends on what you're attracted to. So it's always interesting to see people's history and who they date, because some people stick in the same pool. Some people, like to have a full sampler. And
Like you're going to TGI Fridays and getting the appetizer sampler.
like Zayn Malik is like a fried mozzarella stick.
Okay.
And Bradley Cooper is a potato skin.
Oh.
They're equally delicious, but they offer very different things.
As a heterosexual male, I'll weigh in on this.
Yeah,
Zayn is sexier than Bradley.
for sure.
Bradley, though, is your better long-term bet.
Have you seen pictures of Bradley Cooper recently, though?
He's hot. There's no doubt about it.
What are you
He
saying?
has,
That he's,
he has major sex appeal. He pulled off flare pants at the Oscars, and I was like, I have never seen a better looking man in a suit. And normally Bradley Cooper isn't who I would go for. Normally I like more of like a mountain man. You know me, I like a guy who looks like he bathes but also lives in the country. But Bradley Cooper was given really sexy vibes at the Oscars. Anyway, for
I
more
just want to be
stories.
part of any conversation where they're comparing two sexy guys. I just want to just be part of the conversation.
Let me know how it goes.
No, I want to be the subject in it.
Oh, yeah. Now you're talking.
Who do you think your counterpart is? Like, who are we comparing you to?
Who's sexier?
Like you and Tom Cruise?
No. We're going to have to go way lower than that.
You and Zayn Malik.
You and Pauly Shore.
I'll take that.
There you go.
You and Danny DeVito.
I'll take that.
Yes, sir.
Danny DeVito, I love your work. All right, for more stories, head to thebertshow.com. Click eBuzz.
The Bert Show.